Oddly enough, this was an earthquake, and this is not. It was just after 5 o'clock, so almost the exact same time, whatever it means. Almost the exact same time on that October day, a beautiful day, and obviously daylight then because it was October in 1989. So look, everybody looks safe. Everybody seems settled, like Michael said. This is an unusual situation. We expect to have football with the 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers very shortly. We, of course, have our guys on the field. That would be Stuart Scott, that would be Steve Young, and that would be Trent Dilfer. Steve, of course, has lived out there now for quite a while. Trent from the Bay Area. Stuart, I mean, this, what's it like down there now? Seeing you guys, there's plenty of light, not to play football, but for everybody to feel calm, yes?
Yes, but as a matter of fact, just in the last 2 minutes, it seems like most of the lights here in the stadium are now coming back on. We were in light/auxiliary light probably for the last 10 minutes. There was nothing original in what we all felt when it happened at 5:19 local time. In fact, Steve and I looked at each other and Steve said, I thought earthquake, and that was the same
around here.
All of us had.
Around here, especially at the stadium. I sat right behind home plate in 1989, and so I had that experience. And so, you know, when some trouble starts around here, it's usually around an earthquake. So I was ready to run to the middle of the field, to be honest with you, but luckily just the lights went out.
And what happens, like for us here at the game reporting, we start talking. We start talking to our producer who's in our ear, and the first questions are, can you see the city? Are the lights out all over the city, or is it just local? And we did find out very quickly that it was a transformer. I do believe we have that video. Transformer exploded very close to the stadium at 8:19 p.m. Eastern. There you see it right there, the light in the lower left-hand third of your screen that sent the entire field and stadium into complete darkness. The delay in the players, guys, when something like this happens, and I don't mean losing power, but whenever there is any unexpected delay just before a ball game, we were like 12 minutes before kickoff. What's that like for a player?
Well, you said it, the uncertainty. When all this happened, you know, we're looking around, we're asking ourselves questions. Well, those guys, you know that locker room, you're down in a cave here in Candlestick.
I mean, this is the oldest place imaginable.
It goes dark in there. These guys' attention goes from this game to, where's my family? Is my wife in the stands yet? Are my kids in the stands yet? What's going on? Is it the stadium? Is it outside the stadium? And I think that angst that can happen from that moment just adds on to the angst that's already there from playing in a big football game. Some of those players went through some weird moments.
Yeah, especially right away when it goes dark. Yeah. You're back in, this is not a typical stadium. You're down in the bowels here. I mean, this is a broken up locker room where there's a section here and a section there and another section, and connected by the dugout from the old baseball days. So you can be, it does feel very lonely down in there, and I can imagine that they felt that way very quickly. So they're gonna have to get over that. But now that the lights back on, that'll relieve them. But now you're talking about just the delay.
Yeah.
And that is unnerving for a lot of players.